guys, welcome to a new video format to Advert Analysis. And I know I do not have a stutter, I'm just messing around. I may say Advert Analysis, but yeah, anyway, in this format video we will analyse an advert frame by frame. Well, not literally frame by frame, but we get my point. Like, we'll analyse it. So what we're looking for is, does it get its message across? Now, some adverts are public service announcements, and some adverts are saying, "Oh, there's a sale on test score." So yes, and this can be any range of adverts. And if you would like to suggest an advert, as long as it's on YouTube, that it can be easily accessed on YouTube, then fine. Okay. And today's advert is the DOE's road safety advert, which is an advert infamous for only being allowed to be showed after the watershed. And if you don't know what the watershed here is, in England we have a thing called the watershed, which pretty much like sort of like a sensor filter. But it's not actual sensor filter, it's just pretty much sort of a time, which is 9 PM in the UK, and anything before that is deemed sensible for the viewing of children, and everything after the watershed is deemed sensible for use of viewing of adults only. And it's pretty much, and the people who decide that is the census. And when you watch this advert, you will get by. So yeah, let's get going. So oh, they're getting all dressed up. The guy just walking out. No, everything's normal. No evidence here why it's after the watershed. Guy driving. I'm guessing it's something to do with speeding or road safety. Alright, transition. Huh?
Since 2000, speeding has killed a classroom of our children. Shame on you. You can never control the consequences if you speed.
What was that? What the fuck was it? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Like, okay, the advert was about speeding and preventing said speeding, but what the like, you didn't have to show the kids getting crushed, because literally it shows you them getting crushed. So let's rewind it. Where's the frame on step frame by frame? As you can hear, I'm repeatedly clicking my frame button. Okay, so here is where the car comes hurtling over the hedge and through the brick wall. Right, the car is spinning around. The man is screaming his head off, still spinning around, rock coming towards the camera, and now the car heads to the children, which the car is in front of, focuses on the small child with the toy car, it's looking gloomily at it, and they actually show the children getting crushed. And the chasers are just standing there. Like, now they're probably in shock and there's not enough time to react. But they could be just like, the director of this advert could have just got them started going, like, just told them to start moving towards the children when he said so. like just start moving, and then the car flings out of the boy's hand and hits the girl, which I presume is a girl because of the coat, but we don't know. And then we get the monologue. What the hell is this advert? Like, I can understand why the government went no, or the censorship went, yeah, after the war she had only with that one. Literally. What's happening here is the story of this advert. The children getting ready for, look, so we're going to now. Children getting ready to go on their nice field trip. The boy's playing with his toy car. The girl says, come on, we're going now. He puts it in his pocket, and they all head out. Now we get, and they all head out the classroom. Now we get the man who's eating his toast while exiting the door. Nothing wrong with that. He's in a rush. So far, everything's going perfectly fine. I'm sorry about the incessant clicking because it's like the first laser mouse ever built. And so now he's rushing to his car, probably because he's late for work or something. And now the kids have arrived at the field. Now the kids have arrived at the little park area. Still going well. Like, realising for everything. Everything's still going fine. Kids are learning about nature. Looking through magnifying glasses and looking at nature. Still doing every chance to decide to do something with nature. Next to a power plant, but we'll gloss over that. Still learning about nature. Having a jolly fun time. Ooh, they're like fishing for stuff. Looking at water debris and tadpoles and stuff, yeah. Kid taps the glass with the fish in it, which I don't think we should recommend, but man is tapping his steering wheel. Now they're doing some sort of dance around the tree. Still having quite a bit of fun. We're all laughing. Now they're having a little picnic. The kid's playing with his car, which it transitions quite nicely. I quite like that transition between the toy car and the real version of the car. I quite like that transition. Now the car is driving along the road. We presume it's speeding because it's an anti-speeding advert. Now the guy goes, oh shit, tight corner and I'm speeding, I'm going to die. He skids. And then the school party hear a noise. So they turn their attention to see it, and car comes crashing over the wall, spinning. Man screaming his head off inside the car, spinning. And now it literally crushes the kids in frame. Toy car gets flung onto the coat of other person. And that's it. I mean, seriously, because I've analysed that little bit there with the car smashing into them just a minute or two ago. Now I've analysed the whole advert, because after that point it's just some, they're just playing around his classroom with children, but I don't know really much there. Who went, yes, give that the green light? No, seriously, who did that? Like, okay, crush the kids, but don't show crushing the kids. Because that's what they do in horror movies and stuff like that. When they torture someone in horror movies, they don't show you the torture. They may show you the shadow on the wall. And the reason why they do that is because people's imaginations will often make it worse than it is. And they use that effect, the imagination effect, which they could have used quite well. Because people have gone like that, and because their imagination is trying to fill in the gaps, and it'll have made it worse than it actually is. Even though it's pretty bad, it'll have made it really bad. Do you get my point? So, in all, does that advert get the message across? Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, in a manner of speaking. It does say speeding is a very dangerous thing, which it is. But it also says to children, don't go on field trips because you get crushed by a car. Yeah, so it does get its message across. I do feel like I did, notice that speeding is a bad thing here. Yeah, it did get its message across to me. Anyway, this has been Alistair from this vlogger. Yeah, I'm doing an American accent now. Yeah, this man answered this will go to the previous video on this channel, the previous video on the gaming channel, and Harry's previous video on the gaming channel. Just remember to subscribe, comment, and like, bruv, innit? And yeah, try and use your voice actions regularly or else you'll explode. Yeah.